Hello and welcome back to the stream. So we are going to do a little bit of art. So we have had quite a lot of requests come in, and a lot of these seem to be different animals as well. So I have quite a lot to get through, but that should be fine because I've got you guys here to give me tips and help me out. So let's start with elephant. Good. Thanks, Kev. Oh yeah, feel free to join in with the drawing if you like, or talk about the animals on screen. You can do whatever you like. Yeah. So let's have a look. I'll do one from the front. So I'm just drawing the elephant with its big floppy ears, and do a little bit of shading on the outside, and we've got little eyes there, like so, and then got the trunk. Oh yeah, don't worry if they're upside down. I'll rotate them afterwards. Or if you're watching on a phone or a tablet, you can just spin the screen around. Let's do a little body as well. And that there. Legs. There we go. A bit of detail. And there should be a tail somewhere as well. I think that's going to tails. I'll draw the other legs. That. There we go. Bit of shading now just to tidy up. Last time I probably drew an elephant would probably be the one at the Manchester Museum. Although it might have just been the bones actually, but I believe that was the last time I drew it. There we go. Okay. So that's that now. And porcupine. Let's have a look at porcupine. Oh yeah, I actually saw some porcupines when I was at it was the Sheffield Zoo. I actually had like I got a birthday gift card, and one of those was we got to pick a few things, and one of them was a zoo experience. So I actually ended up feeding some meerkats, which was pretty cool. And there was some porcupines in there, but they were quite friendly actually. They were fine. You just had to obviously watch out for their spines because they do they do hurt a bit if they catch you the wrong way. Oh, yeah, no worries, Lizzie. I'm okay at drawing. I just draw what I see, really. Yeah, certainly drawing is a nice skill to have, but there's plenty of other ways to be skillful. But yeah, art is such a wide range of medium. You know, you've got singing, acting, dancing. So many talented people. Actually, wow, they do have a lot of whiskers. Actually, whiskers in the hair. And draw more hair that way. Yeah, we've all got some different things we're good at. Can't all be artists. Otherwise there'd be no work for artists if everyone could draw. Little dude. Yeah, that's kind of similar with me, especially if I'm bored or if I'm on holiday or something. I just want to draw something. I just go ahead and sketch whatever comes to mind, I suppose. But yeah, there you go. That's kept me busy on some holidays. Yep, do not resist. Resistance of the doodle. It is definitely futile. Can't resist doodling. The funny thing, doodling actually makes it. Doodling's actually really helpful. People just forget just quite how helpful it is actually improving your art skill. Because I know when people draw for the first time, they may say, "Oh, I'm not very good at drawing," but then, well, it takes a long time and a lot of practice. But eventually, you kind of get to that stage where you've drawn so much that becomes second nature. I think another thing is the speed as well. So if you try practice drawing quite quickly as well, because there was a BBC life drawing class on TV, and you basically got to draw a subject within a minute. So it seems quite hard at first, and most often you'll fail quite early on. But even when you fail, it's all part of the experience. You just have to keep going and just keep trying, I suppose. Just try not to give up, really. It's only when you give up that you actually, in some ways, you fail. So you just have to keep trying, essentially, until you get it. So yeah, art is certainly can be a tricky thing to do, especially if you want to try and make a living out of it. I know a few people that do art for a living, and obviously they've got other like side jobs and things like that. But yeah, it takes a long time to not only to get really good, but also to get like a following of people that you can rely on regularly. Helps to have other like-minded people you can talk to and get along with as well. Yeah, definitely any skill, no matter how basic it is. Yeah, walking, riding a bike, driving a car as well. Yeah, sometimes it's hard for people to multitask like that, but yeah, it's good to have a few different kind of skills you can fall back on in the end. Let's have a look. Looking, where's the spines to do? Lots of just drawing in the fur now. I've got the spines there. A bit more of the furry fuzz there. Pretty good. Padded paw as well. Nails. Just define those a little bit more, and then yes, that's looking alright actually. I think it's probably the first time drawing a porcupine actually. Right, so look, how about a lion. Yeah, lion's quite good because I'm planning to do a Hakuna Matata sing-along later, so that should be quite good. Lion. Hopefully a few people have seen this film called Born Free, about lions raised by humans but then released into the wild. Yeah, pretty good film actually. Quite relaxing compared to modern day films. Modern day films are a little bit too fast in some ways. Right, let's fill up the rest of this page with this Mr. Lion. Yeah, it's funny how much lions and tigers look like and act a bit like house cats as well. It's really funny to watch them going about their activities. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's one of the ones we'll have a bit of a look at today, so that should be good. And I've got bare necessities coming up as well. Probably done these eyes a little bit too small, but that's fine. Just try and open these out a little bit more. So I'm give him a few whiskers as well. Really nice long whiskers. I always made that joke as well. You can obviously tell who are the Pokemon fans in this tool. I think I did mess up a little bit on the eyes, but it's okay. I can probably change the angle to get it working. Let's give him a little bit of the old face fuzz. That should probably extend somewhere down there. When I do a more sketchbook kind of style, I normally just do like quite thin and short lines, and then I just try and get it all to come together. And then later on I can ink it properly and pick out the best lines to do. So let's looking okay. We don't really have much in terms of eyebrows and stuff. Got a big snout and a bit of a whiskery chin as well. Good to do a bit of the face fuzz. Yeah, bare necessities definitely. It's something I did watch for a long time on the TV, along with Lion King and Fox and the Hound as well. Yeah, definitely grew up on Disney films, as did a lot of kids actually. I've only seen a little bit of the new Lion King film. It looks okay, I suppose. In some ways, I guess maybe it's sometimes a little bit too similar to the original, but yeah, it's a good idea anyway to get people interested in the story again after it's been on a bit of a break for a while. Just a bit of hair detail. So we've got the mane there. We've got the other bits. Let's extend the dark bit of the mane downwards. Let's do some of the paws as well. There we go. I wonder if lions sleep in crazy positions like cats do. That's the Just gonna do a bit more detail, and then I can do a little bit more shading here. That looking a little bit nicer. Do a bit of shading under the main, and end up making this bit look a little bit darker. Shade a bit of the ear there, and a bit of that hair. Yeah, shading's really good. It's a good way to make an image pop out a little bit more and stand out. Okay, so there is the lion. Okay, let's do giraffe next. And I'll rotate the page so you can see how it's looking at the moment. I'll show this a bit closer so you can see what I've got so far. So we have the lion, got the porcupine, and got the elephant. So let's carry on with the giraffe next. So the giraffe, you have the, thank you very much Kevin and Liz, just trying to sort out this pencil. So we've got those two little horns here with bits of hair, and that goes down into here where you've got these quite shapely ears which fold in and then become part of the head, and you've got the bit inside the ear which is this portion, and fill that in a little bit more, and then got the other ear behind here as well. So I've got the rest of the hair, so the hair is going to flow down this way. So it's going to go basically from there onwards. I'll just paste a few things into the chat as well, just for anyone that's just joined us. In fact, I need to update the stream, so just bear with me while I change the stream name. I'll change it to art, because I am drawing now. There we go. Fab. So continue with the giraffe then. So we've got a little bit of a ridge on the head here, then we've got the eye which is just going down here, and it's mainly black actually, pretty much black all the way through, or at least that's how it looks. We've got the bit under the eye, got what must be an eyelid above that, and then going down diagonally you've got the bit of the muzzle. I'll just give myself a bit more space on the page, and that's how it'll look. So it goes down this way, and then you've got the nostril which is this type of shape. And then let's do a bit of the mouth here, and a bit of fold of the lip here, followed by a bit of a whispery chin, and it goes in a little bit more, and then that just goes quite flat, a bit, comes out a little bit here, and then goes back under, and then you've got like some of the neck portion, neck muscles there, then that goes downwards. Ah, hello, ooh. Yeah, thanks for coming. It's yeah, it's great to have people here to do artwork for. Olive Baboon, yes, I definitely will put that on the list. So, welcome. We have a full day's worth of activities planned, starting with this artwork, and then we're going to move on to singing and some games later on. So hopefully you'll really enjoy what we've got in store. Right, so let's get back to the art then. Yeah, it has been it's been really tough time for zoos, but we've all got to try and do our bit to support the cause. Yeah, I know times are tough for everyone, and with something like a zoo, you can't just stop everything. You've still got to feed the animals, still got to sort things out with the park as well. So it's great to support all our the people looking after the animals. 'Cause it would be really nice to go and see them again, actually. So yeah, thanks for joining the chat. Hopefully you can stick around for a little bit. So let's carry on with this a little bit more. Let's start doing a few of the face patterns here. Do that, and let's have a little look. Starting to get a bit of the fur coming through, and the shape of the mouth, which is there, a bit darker there. And I wonder quite what an olive baboon looks like. I know the normal, well, the more common baboon types you normally see in the zoo, but I can't say I've seen an olive one, but I'll definitely have a look. And if it's within my power to draw it, then I certainly will have a good go. Let's have a look. Just going to draw some of these markings. It's fascinating how animals can have so many different markings. It's truly amazing how the zookeeping staff are able to identify each different animal. It's just something I would struggle with, but I guess if you see the same animal day in day out, you get to know exactly what their habits are. I know having a dog and a cat, you can tell like quite clearly what they're like and what their behaviour is like. For example, I've got a cat that's yeah, quite curious, quite inquisitive, likes hunting a lot, spends a lot of time outdoors, and then you've got the dog who basically just follows you around all day long. But yeah, it's great to be in close contact with the animals. They really are wonderful creatures, and the world would be very different without animals to keep us going, and obviously us to help the animals too. Everyone's got to do a bit. Lunch break. Start with the baboons. I feel sorry for this. I have to come through these gates. Look like a typical baboon, just bigger. Okay. Yeah, I I can work with that. But yeah, it's great that you can rewear this. That's draft done. Yeah, let's move on to Olive Baboon. And then we'll go through a few of the other bits of keywords here. Ah, yeah, they have quite a distinctive face. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's have a little bit of a look. That's a decent one, I can see this. So I've actually got another request later to do a monkey tail, so that'll be a little bit similar to this. And at the moment my dog is currently barking at something in the garden, but I have no idea what it is. Probably something quite far from the distance, I'd imagine. Anyway, it became a little bit fuzzy, and then leg going downwards. Got a lot of space to work with, so that's good. That should be essentially where the knee is, although I know it is a bit different for animals compared to humans. Let's draw the feet. Have a little look. So we're doing that, and then we'll move this downwards like so. Draw the other foot. Hopefully the baboon in question would approve of this drawing. So let's do this to the body here, and go further, and go a bit more upwards slightly with this part of the drawing, and outwards, and then do a little bit where the eye ridge will become prominent. So I've got that part there. I've got the nose, which is going to jut out. Let's do eyes here as well. There we go. Drew a little line down here. Nostrils. Thanks. Yeah, hopefully they'll like it. Brilliant. Yeah, I've been to Chester Zoo quite a few times. A few times on school trips, but then just a few other times outside of that as well. Yeah, it's a brilliant place. Definitely looking forward to going back there sometime soon, hopefully. So yeah, it's great. Let's carry on and do a little bit more detail here. And later on I'll start, I'll fluff out the fuzz a little bit more. I've actually drawn the face maybe slightly too big, but it's okay. I think every artist has got their particular style. Let's do a bit of the... But I suppose I could actually do this bit more at an angle anyway, so it's leaning forward slightly. That way I can probably find a way of doing this slightly better. Just add in some more details before I add the fur, and then let's have a look. I'm going to draw another line downwards. Coming along, start to draw a little bit of the fuzz around the hands, and then I can see if I can get perspective a little bit better from there. Should do the fur going this way. So let's draw the fur this way. Expand out slightly, and that's going quite spiky, so let's do this bit with the lines pointing outwards, and hopefully that should be pretty good. There we go. More detail over here. And a bit more fuzz here for our furry friend. There we go. It's looking pretty good. So with the face, we've got the hair expanding upwards. There we go. It's taking shape now, it's pretty good. Just gonna do a little bit more on the arms. That fur is coming through quite nicely. And a bit more fur on the legs. I should be getting close to finishing this particular drawing. Let me just add a little bit of shading on here. So I'm going to move that slightly closer. That's looking okay. Bit of the nose as well. Maybe a little bit under the eyes too, where the portion around the eye would be. And a bit more of a curve there. And let's have a look as well. That should be a bit more of an image there. Okay. And a bit more fur. Thanks, Lizzie. Glad you like it. Hope you're happy with the elephant as well. Okay. Yeah, got some detail here as well. Okay, so let's put a bit more fur that way as well. Yeah, that's looking alright. So that one. And next one. Donkey, okay. That's doable. Let's have a little look at that. Elephant, that is awesome, that is great. Okay, so I'll just share the link for anyone that's just joined us, and also if you could share this on social media as well, that would be amazing. Just trying to spread the word about trying to do some good. So let's have a look. In fact, before we move on, I think I'm just going to try and do I'll try and do a fish now, and since there wasn't any type specified, I might as well draw a fish that my dad used to go fish, which is a carp. They have quite distinct mouth shapes, a little bit different to the types of like a bass fish that it's more common in the other continents. So let's do a little drawing of a carp. So the carp, they have an unusual kind of mouth where you've got a little flap here followed by two whiskers, and then that goes on here. Oh, thank you very much. I'll be sure to tweet these out later as well for people to see. Yeah, I don't normally draw a lot of primates. That was quite interesting for me actually. It's always good to try and draw different things and see where exactly your mind goes in terms of the shape and colours. So I'm going to do a little fin at the back, and just want to make sure I don't overlap the elephant too much, so I can do a fin, do the tail that way, and then I can do that kind of shape. And move that over there. So we've got a lovely pattern on the tail as the lines expand outwards. We've got the two distinct tail segments. Kind of shape, probably more along this kind of shape, I believe. So do that, and draw the mouth a little bit more. Hope everyone is having a fantastic day. It's nice and warm here in the UK. Oops, lost the fish. Let me try and find it again. So, do that. So, try and do a portion of the fish. So we've got the little fin expanding out here. A little fin ends there. And they typically have quite a distinct shape as well. Not quite as slim as other fish. You can get carp that go to quite large sizes actually. It's part of the thrill of doing like a fishing event as well, because you're trying to get the biggest type of fish out there. Let's try and do a bit of shading. And then it's probably best if I try and start on some of these scales, so they are in like a little fan shape. So if I do, is that going to work? Or should I do? Actually, it's more of this kind of shape, I think. Let's have do a little test. Oh yeah, that'll work. So if I do like little oval shapes, should be able to link these together. So I'll just do that bit there. I'll just keep going. The other option is to do little C's, but that may or may not come off quite as well. It's looking okay. So doing it more, I guess this way could work as well. Just do circles and then try and fill in these gaps. Actually, yeah, doing them as circles is probably fine as well. Actually, let's just carry on doing these scales. You notice as well when you pick up a carp, they have like a kind of like a slimy layer. Yeah, quite interesting. And normally when someone catches a big fish, then they'll pick it up and they'll show it. Let's do some more of these scales. Let's carry on this way. These are mainly C shapes that I'm doing now, but if I stagger them properly, then it'll start to look like scales. Let's have a little look. Do a bit more of the fin there. I've got the shading to come up on this one next. So I'll just get through these scales. Try and stagger them a little bit more. Try and do that. There we go. Fishy scales. And these carry on all the way to where the tail is at the end. Do that. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. Feel free to join in if you like. If you've got pen and paper, paints, or you can try and do some clay modelling if you like, or use Play-Doh, or whatever you've got to hand. Okay, so that's looking okay for the scales then. So let's do a bit of shading. This portion of the fish which is dark. You've got the gills here. So there's like a little bit of an opening behind the head, which is normally where the gill part of the fish would be. and on the carp you've got this portion of the mouth which is basically acts like a filtration. So it'll let them eat the little fish and the other little things that live in rivers. So yeah, you'd normally find carp in rivers or large bodies of water normally, but normally in fresh water. There we go. So I've done a bit of shading on that one. I'm probably need to do a little bit more shading on this side. Just do a little bit more and then that should be it for the carp. Do a little bit on here too. Alright, no worries. Have a great day, thanks for coming. Okay, so let's have a little look at these animals. So, we have... In fact, what I can do is I can go and move that. So we've got the olive baboon here. We've got the... Oops. Just do the... in fact, I can take this page out actually. It's easier. Let's put the... Oops. Giraffe over here. And then we have the carp as well. There we go. So that's that page done. So that's good. Let's see what else have we got on the list. We have fish. Okay, we could try and do the interesting animal that Stormy Fulf suggested, which is the multi-part animal. So let's think about this. So I've got a head. In fact, let's start with the head first. I think that is a good idea. So for the head of a kangaroo. Have a little look at what that would normally look like. Thank you very much, Lizzie. Glad you like it. Head of a kangaroo. Yes, they are interesting, and you've got things like the manticore. You've got other creatures which are like a mix of things. But yeah, we shouldn't. Don't make any hybrids in real life. It's probably not a safe thing to do, and probably get into some ethical issues if you try and do that. So yeah, this one, someone's requested head of a kangaroo, body of a mouse, and a monkey tail. So that should be a little bit interesting. Let's have a look. So we've got a kangaroo head here. So let's go ahead and start drawing that now. I wonder if there's a way I can flip my webcam actually, that might be useful. Let me just let me have a quick little look. Flip vertically. Oh, okay, there we go. So that's flipped now. So yeah, this is up, down, right, left. So yeah, that should be good actually. I should have done that before, but never mind. Right, so let's get the kangaroo. Yeah, it's only bad in real life. You can fantasy animals are fine. So you can write as many fantasy hybrids as you like, but just don't bring them to life, or you'll get a lot of angry people knocking on your doors. It's got nice big eyes. Let's do that. Yeah, it is quite an interesting combo. Right, it's probably a good time for a little bit of a break, so I shall be back in a few minutes. In the meantime, I'll leave on the existing ones I've drawn. I will just be a few minutes, so see you in a little while. And I'm back, so let's take a few little pictures. That'll be good. Hopefully everyone is doing well on this day. There we go, so let's get back to it then. Right, so, doing the kangaroo hybrid. So, let's have a look at what's going on here. I will zoom in on the kangaroo. So we've got that, actually a little bit of like a face fuzz slash whiskers on this side. Let's draw a little bit of that. I think there are like a few little similarities between different types of animals, but it's always nice to have like a mix of like a few different ones to draw and to look at. That's fine. Bit of ear fuzz, and then a bit of fuzz from the head. So we've got that there. That should be more of a change to the nose portion. Like so. So that's the kangaroo head. Do a bit more of an eyelid under there, and an eyebrow, iridge there. Let's carry on. Hello to anyone that's just joined us. I'm doing some artwork in aid of Chester Zoo. So if you could have a look at these links, I would very much appreciate it. Just getting through some of the requests from people to do different animals. And I'm going to do a little hybrid now, so it's a kangaroo mixed with a mouse and a monkey. So mouse body is more circular, so it'll be more of a rounded kind of shape. I'll be a bit more like this. So I'll do this kind of body shape, and you've got the little hands here, like so. A cute little mousey. I'm going to do some fuzz and then feet here. A little bit more fuzz on this side. Wow, and we've just got a £10 donation. Thank you very much. Every single penny is really appreciated. And obviously we won't be able to run these type of events without your help and without your support, and obviously the zoo needs a lot of help at the moment, so we definitely do appreciate that. So thank you very much for the donation. I shall be updating everyone with a little bit of a tally later on in the day. But for now, I just want to say thanks, and I hope you're enjoying the stream, and got a lot more exciting events coming up. So we've got the art right now. We've also got the music section coming up next. And yeah, don't worry, we're not going to be judgmental. So you're very happy to sing as much as you like. And don't worry if you can't sing. We'll start from the basics, and we'll just do some little warm ups, and we'll get things going that way. That's probably the best thing to do. Let's do that. There's little limbs, and then we're going to do the monkey tail. So if I look at a monkey tail, and let's finish off this little interesting hybrid, the monkey kangaroo mouse. I'm going to give her a nice little curly tail. Is that the wrong way? Oh, that should be fine. Just do a little curl at the end of this, and yeah, I'll just do it. I'll do it that way. Quite good. There we go. I shall call this mouse monkey row. Just going to take a picture of that one as well. So I think it's probably one of the first times I've ever been asked to draw a hybrid, but yeah, it's good actually. Oops. Send that one now. There we go. Right, let's carry on then. So, what have we got next on the agenda? How about... yeah, let's do an orangutan actually. So we do have a lot of orangutans at Chester Zoo, and if you've seen any of the Planet of the Apes films, you would have seen them there as well. Let's have a look. Draw... yeah, I'll draw this one actually. Let's have a little look at this monkey fella. It's gonna be... so we've got a tree branch here. Thanks very much. Just grabbing on to the branch. A nice firm grip. The thumb going that way. Branch going off here. And then reaching out with his other hand as well. Got the thumb not very far from the branch. And we've got the fingers grasping the branch here as well. And that's just going off into the distance. Branch or monkey vine, depending on what we want it to be. Let's do a hand there, and then let's see, we want to get the shape of the arm going that way, curving that way. Right, so then we want the head like that. And carry on down here. And down there. The head is actually, yeah, that's probably fine. Move that down. That'll be the basic face shape. We've got the nose here. And somewhat of a whiskery chin. And the eyes. And we've got the eyebrow. There we go. Let's fill in a bit of hair now, and then the rest of the body goes up to about here. So you've got the more pronounced valley shape, and then leg. It's effectively just grabbing onto another tree with its legs. Do that on here. Let's go and together nicely, and then grabbing on. We're just adding a little bit of shading onto the face area. There we go. And now we can need a bit more of a solid shape on here. And then just do a bit more shading on this part of it. There we go. So that's looking okay. I'm just trying to catch the fluffiness of the should hopefully be coming out quite a lot. There we go, it's looking alright. So that's that one. What else have we got? Okay, so next one. Actually, let's do a bear because I'll be singing a bear song later, as I'm going to be doing the Bare Necessities song. Let's have a look at bear. Yeah, this one actually. There we go. So could actually, definitely probably will reuse this bit of paper. I think I'll be able to fit a lot more on this one, so we'll just have to see how we get on. Move that in the middle like that. And then let's get drawing that there. Yep, as I said before, feel free to join in with the drawing if you've got a pen and paper to hand, or you can draw digitally as well. You can actually get drawing apps on your tablets and phones as well, so it's worth doing that. You may also want to invest in a drawing stylus as well. Just means you're a little bit more accurate in terms of the drawing tools that you're using. And for those of you that are just joined us, let me just copy in a few little links into the chat. So I've got the Just Giving page here, which I'm just using to raise money for Chester Zoo. And there's also the tweet as well, if you'd be happy to retweet and share that with your family and friends as well. It's just it's so important that we need to get the message out there about the cause and about what we're trying to do. Is Chester Zoo is a really important part of like, the UK animal protection and being able to let people see some amazing animals and hopefully inspire a whole new generation of animal enthusiasts. Yeah, it's a good cause, and I really hope you can try and help either with money or by sharing as well. I understand times are quite tough for everyone, so it's very hard to be able to do anything to support the cause. But obviously, just letting other people know about the situation in the zoo does help a lot. face of the bear, and then we've got the shoulder of the bear, and then we've got the underside, and to the front paws here, so we've got the nice big sharp bear claws. Yep, do be careful if you ever run into a bear in real life. Hopefully you never will, but be very careful with bears, because it can be quite dangerous, but quite amazing animals as well, actually. So let's finish off drawing the other front leg. Got a bit of claw there. It's like the bottom of the paw. Yeah, many teddy bears. Actually, I was watching a film the other day about Christopher Robin. So that's in reference to Winnie the Pooh. And then besides that, we've also got another famous English bear called Paddington Bear. The character being named after Paddington Station, and Paddington Bear is famous for his coat, his hat, and his leaf marmalade sandwiches. I think there have been a few more films recently as well. You also got Baloo the bear in Jungle Book. And there's also the polar bears in Golden Compass and His Dark Materials, where you've actually got the talking bears. I think the main one being Yorick Bergerson. But yeah, don't mess with the bears. There's a lot of bears actually. I think there was a bear in the Disney Robin Hood series as well. Oh. Thanks very much for coming along. Very pleased to have you with us, and hopefully you have some nice dreams. Thanks very much. Thanks so much. It's great to have so many people here. It's just it's really good to see you all. Actually, hopefully most of us can meet up again when this is all over, and support our local zoos. See wonderful animals. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. So that's dark kind of eyes, and nose a little bit darker too, and a bit more shape there, and that's a bit more like a faded pattern. And got that there. Great. There we go. And I think that's probably going to be it for the bear, actually. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, you can see it. You can see it right way up now, so that's good. So it's the bear and the orangutan. And there's the kangaroo hybrid. Actually came out quite nicely. So I've been drawing for about an hour and a quarter. I think now's a good time for another little break. Then at 2 o'clock we're going to start with the little singing lesson. So we're going to be doing a few songs from one from Lion King, Jungle Book, and we've got a few other songs as well. So hopefully you'll be able to join us for that with the singing. In case you missed the earlier drawing I did before. So whose sketches did we run through? We got Lizzie's elephant, did a porcupine for Kevin and a giraffe, and Kevin's was the orangutan as well. We did the lion for Stormy Fulf, along with the mouse monkey Roo. And for Full Voodoo we did the olive baboon. We also did the cap for Kevin. So yeah, that's it for this segment. Yep, no worries. Great. Yep. Yeah, so I'll definitely I'll let you know later when that's going to happen. But yeah, it's going to be in about let me have a look at my schedule, because it's gone past 1 o'clock now. I'm going to have the music next, then some other games, and then yeah, we'll have the Mario Kart after that. So that's going to be in about yeah, just under 7 hours time for Mario Kart, and then a bit of Smash Brothers. But yeah, I know we've definitely got a few people lined up for that, so that should be quite good. But yeah, we'll do that. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'll take pictures of these other sketches I've done, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some more videos